Hello, 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 and welcome back to Dream Queen by Perla. So, any questions as to services that I provide, all of that fun stuff down below in the description, or go ahead and watch the highlight video. Water signs: Scorpio, Cancer, and Pisces. Trying your best to move forward. Trying your best to accept what needs to be released, accept what needs to be let go of, and moving, carrying on with your life. Now, what I'm picking up with some of you guys is just like that. How am I going to do this? Because outside, right? Outside you can do it. Logically you can do it. But how do you get your heart in the same alignment as your mind? Or on the same energy that your mind is? The one thing you guys don't want to hear. Inner work. Whatever path it is that you're choosing, and we're not going to spend a lot of time on this, but this is in regards to someone from your past. Letting go is what is required. Letting go is what is needed. Now, water signs, some of you have already started something new, or vice versa if you're a cross watcher. But you're still thinking or trying to hold on to the possibilities of the what if with the person from the past. And you're being asked to let go. Just let it go. Now, you started a foundation with someone, and now it's like everything is going blank. Can this be a person that I really can be with? Either because this person does things that the person from the past did, and maybe some of you water signs are going into the comparison, the new person to the old person. Again, inner work, inner healing. That is what's going to get you out of that pattern, because, and it's not just you water signs, this is everybody. When you haven't done the inner work within yourself, when you haven't put in the time to heal yourself, that's what you do. You compare situations, you compare people, etc., etc. So that is your advice during this time. All right, so let's go ahead and see what's new, what's coming in new. For some reason, they're showing me a flea. Is it a flea? Yeah. Flea? Yeah. So you know how they get on, either on dogs, or you can have them on your hair or whatever, and they stick their thing and they suck your blood out, right? It's like, and now, let's see if I can put this into words. But that's what they're showing me, like this huge ass flea. But the thing is, were you, or was someone you were involved with, let's say from the past, taking and not putting back, not giving back when it comes to a certain connection? So either one or two things are happening, which is what I feel is going to allow you to free yourself and allow you to start that healing process. Either you're realizing that someone took and never gave, or that you took and you never gave. Regardless of whichever end you're on, this is being completely clarified to you as to why you have to let go of that person from the past. Okay. I have a lot of water signs in my chart. Anyways, guys, this is going to bring, of course, some confusion when it comes to, well, does that mean that I stay in the connection that I'm currently in, or should I be, like, it's like you're kind of asking, like, should I be by myself while I'm doing the healing? For everybody, it's going to be different. So in that aspect of it, you're going to have to listen to your own intuition. Now, if the person that you're with has gone through something similar, has gone through healing themselves, then they may be able to help you. But if the person has similar traits that you have, or whoever you were dealing with had, then just know that if you drew this person in while you were still unhealed, then it's just probably another lesson that you have to learn, if that makes any sense. I don't know where that's coming from, but that's what's coming up, guys. Alrighty. A lot of you on water signs feeling like you're finally coming out of that dark phase. Finally feeling like you don't have to drown yourself in your emotions. I do feel like this shift of energy of like looking at things more positively, or looking at a life without the person that you thought you were going to be with. All right, I want something other than love, guys. Can we look at the finances? Can we look at, and it's like, again, water signs, for those of you that have not done the work, it's like it's time for you to go ahead and get started. Now for the rest of you guys, there is something that there's a couple of options here. This is not love. This is more for, I want to say this is career or finances and things like that. There are a lot of big, huge opportunities coming your way. Now, with those opportunities or those chances, make sure that whichever of those you choose is something that you're going to be able to live with, or something that you're going to be able to do on a daily basis. So let's say you may have two options for, like, let's say 2 jobs, and they both, you know, there's one that pays, let's say 50,000 more than the other one, but the one that pays 50,000 more is requiring you to work the weekends and holidays and overtime, and it's da 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 da. And then the other one is like you're off every holiday, you're off every weekend, and whatever. So it's like, make sure that whatever the, hold on, guys, whatever. Make sure that whichever you choose, it is something that when you are in it, let's put it this way, you're not going to be like, oh, it's Christmas, I wish I wasn't working. It's the 4th of July, I wish I wasn't working. It's this, I wish I wasn't working. It's the weekend, I wish I wasn't working, type of thing. It's like, if the one with more money is something that you can live with, you can work every weekend, you can work every other weekend, you can work whatever, then you go for it. If it's something that you no longer, let's say on the weekends, you no longer want to sacrifice your weekends working, you don't want to sacrifice what, you know, the holidays working, whatever it is to your own personal life, then kind of weigh those options. But there are, and when I say a lot, I'm thinking about like at least 5 or 6 different options that you guys are going to have that is going to bring financial and a financial increase into your life. But it's, again, you have to weigh what it is that you value more at this time. And now when I say that, it's like, it's for everybody, it's different. Some people have no kids, are not married. Some people have kids, some people are married. Like, it really depends on where you are. Personally, I've worked overnight, I've worked days, I've worked afternoons, yes I have. I've worked weekends, not weekends, holidays, non-holidays. I've worked this, I've worked that. And in every part that every time that I worked different schedules, it had to do more with what was going on in my own personal life and what worked best for my schedule. So even when I worked overnights, I had to work like every other weekend. I had to work every other holiday. I would go into work like cheerful as hell. And like, all my coworkers would be like, why are you so happy? Like, aren't you, like, your work? Yeah, but just because I'm missing, let's say, one night of like people getting together, I'm still making the amount of money that I needed to support myself and 4 kids, 3 babies, basically, because they were babies, let's put it that way. And my entire year was going smoother than if I was working, let's say, on Monday through Friday, limited hours where I couldn't do overtime, and then I was struggling all the time. So what what I gave up in my mind was not, it didn't weigh out. Like it just, I don't know, it just kind of worked, let's put it that way. So whatever, anyways, water signs, whatever it is, this these opportunities that are coming for you financially, it's like weigh them out from that aspect, because if you choose something that you know later on you're going to be regretting, you know, working weekends, or you're going to regret working nights because you're not a night person, you're going to regret working in the mornings because you're not a morning person, you're going to regret working 12-hour shifts versus 8-hour shifts, or 10-hour shift versus 6-hour shift, whatever it is. It's like, don't look just at the money part itself, but look at the entire picture and see what it is that you can live with on a day-to-day basis, at least for the next 2 to 3 years. Let's put it that way. Alrighty, so Cancer, let's get a card for Cancer. Just one card. So these are the Moonology Oracle cards, and these are by Jasmine Boland, and the artwork is by Nyx Rowan. So, alrighty, let's go. Cancer. So one card for Cancer first. No. Okay. Cancer. Cancer. I'll take the top one. Alright, Cancer. We have a personal issue reaches resolution. Full moon in Cancer. And I feel that that has a lot to do with whatever it was, with releasing someone from your past, or someone releasing you, whatever it is. It's like, this is like finally like done and over with, Cancer. So page 74. Things are likely to get very heated as full moon in Cancer is super emotional. So there could be something of an explosion of feelings around you now, or surrounding your question. It's important to be sensitive to other people when you pull this card. There are some very fine sensibilities around to tread carefully as you move towards your goals and dreams. This card indicates an especially feminine time. It also heralds the time to deal with any family issues coming up. Nothing to worry about. It signals a challenge is now coming to an end. This card also suggests both that a domestic matter or private issue will soon come to head, and that it's a great time to move house. The answer to your question lies in being a kind leader. This is a time for you to step up and agree to overcome your insecurities. Again, that inner work, guys. Scorpio. Why was I going to say Taurus for a second? Who knows? Scorpio. I don't know any Tauruses, do I? Okay. Scorpio. One card for Scorpio. Alrighty. Conclusion are within reach. Again, it's this healing, inner healing, guys. Inner healing. Full moon eclipse. 96. 96. Alrighty. Full moon eclipse. And just like that, a door slams shut. If you've pulled this card, it suggests that the situation you're asking about has reached a peak, or has just done so. And it's about to reach a peak, or has just done so. And things are now out of your hands. What you're experiencing now is what your soul signed up for. A way for you to learn and for your soul to evolve. So allow events to unfold and be easy on yourself. If you're letting go of someone or something, now is the right time, as hard as it may be. Forgiving someone for what they did could be key to resolving the situation in a positive way. It doesn't make right what they did, but it releases but it releases it so you can move on. My mouth is getting, it feels like, you know when you go to the beach and you have like sand in your mouth? Pisces, one card. Hold on, guys. It really. Alright. Pisces, one card for Pisces. 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 Okay. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. Let's see. What page are you on? 104. Okay. Alright. Now is the time to be bold, bossy even. Take matters into your own hands. Cardinal signs are powerful and self-starting. They're determined and great at organizing. Drawing this card strongly suggests that you're going to need to be all of those things to get your ideal resolution and or position in the situation you're asking about. This card may challenge you on how strongly you really want on how strong you really want something. If you're worrying about a situation, it is a suggestion to be less passive. Instead, take an assertive stance as you steer events where you want them to go. Speak up for what you want. If you're serious about sorting things out, you may need to take the lead in some way to step up as the leader. Well, guys, just a reminder, these are the cards that are used for the extended that are posted on Patreon during on Monday mornings. So this is all that I have for you guys for this week. Thank you for all the love and support, and I'll see you guys back next week. Sending every single one of you love, strength, and blessings. Take care, guys, and I love you all. Bye-bye. And